Happy Monday to you.
Buenos dias.
I have a zit on my nose. Can you see it? It sucks and it's painful. And we had such a great day yesterday.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Thank you to Risco for hosting us on their fancy boat.
Fancy boat.
We went to a beach club. The food was okay.
No, it was very mediocre.
It was
For the
very
price, it was very mediocre.
good morning, Leslie, and also for the drink options because you're supposed to have unlimited drinks, but it's only if you're getting mimosas and
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Marys. What the hell is up with
Good
that?
morning, Jolene.
Even a Caesar wasn't included in that. It was just like, these are your options. You will conform. You will enjoy. Now, they did have oysters on the shell. Did not have one. I wish I would have. It's steak a little later on. So, and it closes at 4. But the ride, guys, if you're ever going to go on a boat, you want to go on a boat that's worth, anywhere between $1.5 to $4.5 million. Because, wow, what a great ride.
Good morning, Willie. Good morning, Chad.
Hello, Chad. Oh, there's somebody, Chad. I remember Chad from like grade 7, 8. Wow.
Don't look at me. I didn't know either of you.
There you go. So yesterday was a great day. I'm wearing but I'm already taken, the shirt that Christie
Morning,
got me.
Jeff.
Morning, Jeff. And it threatens women looking at me and stuff. And then she's like, oh yeah, my wife bought the shirt. Good morning, Pat, to you. Christie's reading it again because she likes to know that, hey, I'll own his butt. Wow, that was a very strange noise. So we're getting the pool done this week, more than likely, because the equipment came in on Friday, and he
Supposedly.
said this week. So this week they're going to fix the pool issues, and then they're going to lay the concrete around the pool. So, and yesterday, guys, we bought a canopy. I mentioned this previously from Costco. We're going to get another one because it's 4 meters by 4 meters, and 2 of these fit perfectly over the area.
I don't want to know what's in that cupboard.
Either do I. It sounds scary. It's not moving now, is it? Yeah, we're fine. It's just something that fell and maybe will kill us. Yeah. No. Okay. So back to what we did this weekend. Friday, we installed the canopy. It's so cool. But when we
say installed, we really mean take it out of the box and put it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when we get the concrete laid over there, we're going to do something so we can tie it down permanently, or as permanent as it can be.
So the wind doesn't blow it away.
So the wind doesn't blow it away. But it's so great because last night it was raining, and while it was raining, we were under the canopy at the pool, just enjoying it. Because it
did keep the water a little cooler. Now, most of the time, that's not a good thing. But when it's hot like this, and you go into a pool that's like a bathtub, it's not that refreshing.
Yeah.
So last night was quite lovely.
So what did we do? So
nice
Friday, Friday, what did we do? I don't even remember Friday.
Friday we went out with. Oh
no! Friday was happy hour.
Right.
It's Glenn and Tanya. It was their last weekend in Lucerias.
They moved yesterday officially.
They're not dead.
What though?
They are not dead. They've just moved on to a arguably better town than here.
Well, it's a beautiful.
It is
town.
so
it's not on the
stunning.
beach.
It is not on the beach. Here it is nice living at the beach. It's just the humidity. So he was there. It gets down to, at this time of year, not minus, but 13 degrees, 12 degrees Celsius.
Of course.
So it cools down. Here we're getting down to 26 degrees Celsius.
Doesn't cool down.
It does not cool down much, but there it's beautiful. And they're in the historic part of the area, so there's nothing you can do to transform your property into, a monster.
On the outside,
Yeah, you can't.
You can do whatever you want on the inside. You just can't change the outside too much.
So then Saturday morning went mushroom hunting. Didn't find any. But I think tomorrow is probably better because we've had some rain, and up until then it was so hot. It was just dry. Everything was dry. There was no anything mushrooms. So hopefully we have some coming up here. So Saturday afternoon, we had the children, the grandkids
Well, the
were
girls
here.
came in the morning while John was gone.
And then Glenn and Tanya moved. So the guys came and took everything.
The movers came.
And they came early. Like, when do you hear of that in Mexico? They had an appointment at 2 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, they called and said, hey, we're here a little early. Can we come and start? And she's like, yes. And that started our day very early because dinner was very early.
Yeah, we were supposed to meet them at like 7 for a late dinner because Glenn wanted to be able to just have a quick nap and then drive. He wanted to drive at night with the dogs and their pet chicken.
They have a chicken.
So he could be there when Tanya and Kimberly got there because they were flying and they arranged to get there pretty close to the same time. Glenn had a good trip with the dogs, nice and cool because his air conditioning was not working. So, and didn't have the parts here to get it fixed. So
well, I don't think it was the part so much as when he went in, he saw how busy they were and they're like, yeah, they're not going to help.
Oh,
me.
right. Yeah.
That was really it. They had the parts. I mean,
the time.
The time.
Yeah. So
I'm just going to stop the fan because it's just annoying.
That was our Saturday.
Then Sunday we
and
woke
then yesterday,
up.
Of course, we went out and went on the boat. And
now, it was fun, sort of at the beginning. It wasn't fun because we're Canadian. If you tell us to show up at 10 o'clock at 9:50, we will be there every time. And they told us to be there at 10 o'clock. So at 9:50, we were there because that's what we do. And they didn't show up. We didn't leave for about over an hour and a half.
Till 11:30.
Very frustrating. But it was the boat itself, though. So where they told us it was a big older fishing style type boat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be fun. And then there was one that was running right beside it, which sleek, beautiful, perfect.
A true yacht.
A true yacht.
Expect a yacht to be.
And we didn't see the name, and it was in the wrong slip. So it was a fantastic time because it was that boat. So when we found that out, I'm like, oh yeah, we are going to have a kick butt time.
And it had 3 cabins down below, big bedrooms.
Big, with like this massive living dining area, which I never took any video, and I should have.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I didn't.
And then on the front of the boat, there was a big padded area to sit and partially shaded.
Huge. It was
Didn't
huge.
help though when it started to pour.
No. But it was 74 feet long. Like, that's a massive. So yesterday I went and I'm like, okay, how much is a 74 foot, used? Because that's all I can get. And you can't even.
Unless it was pesos he was reading. That we could do.
Yeah, 7.4 million pesos. Doable. So Jeff says, thanks again for all of the information you guys shared. It was a pleasure meeting you two for lunch last Tuesday. We hated leaving PV yesterday. Sorry, Jeff. One thing I can tell you is that, when you guys are buying down the road, it's just going to cost more. That's it. So yeah, even the disinflation, which some economists said is going to happen, now they're kind of like, yeah, we don't think it's going to happen. So that sucks. It really does suck. Only because people who have saved their entire life are losing value so fast.
Yeah, that cash isn't worth it. You need to invest it.
Yeah, you need to grab something tangible quick or else you lose. So that is one thing. I think that's why we've had so many sales this last 30 days. Yeah. Because so many people are panicking now. We must buy something to preserve our wealth.
Get our money out of Canada, get our money out of the States. Yeah. Don't invest it because investments are sucking.
Well, no, but some people are getting like 3%. They're losing 25%, but they're getting 3%. And now there is a T-bill that you can buy, which matches inflation. So right now it's 9.1%, but you can only invest a max of $10,000, and it's limited to American citizens also. So I don't know why they do that. They must say, like, just so you can protect your $10,000 and have that working for you. So yeah, that is what's going on. We got back at about 6, I guess.
Yeah, it was much later than we expected.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was a great day. We stopped at Los Arcos, and everybody that had bathing suits, I was not one of them.
You were the only one.
I know.
You were the only one that did not jump in.
I had a dress on. I couldn't.
Shirley went and changed.
I didn't have anything to change into.
You should have went in your underwear and your bra. That would have been fantastic. No, but it was so beautiful. And we started driving through Los Arcos, and I'm thinking, oh, this is just nice. And then he kind of stopped, and he hooks up to a boy that was there, tied us up. Everybody starts jumping in.
Yeah.
It was lovely. Guys, I can't even, and all the while lightning is going on around us as we are in the water in a place where lightning likes to hit. And never hit us, which was nice. But even when we were sitting on the front of the boat, on that, it was so long, the sitting area, because it's a 74-foot boat. It was beautiful. And I'm laying down and watching the lightning and thinking, at any moment I can die because of lightning, but I won't know about it anyway, so it won't matter. So I'm just going to enjoy the moment. And I did. It's beautiful. It just brings a tear to my eye.
Me too, because now I know what I missed.
What do you
lightning
mean?
Strike on my
lightning
husband.
strike. And she would never be blamed for that. Although she gets me to walk around with a 20-foot metal rod all the time. I don't know why, but maybe. So yeah. So what is going on in our world? We have a new listing, which the developer is amazing.
Los Arboles.
He's a California developer. His brother is a developer that we've represented and sold a number of times on his properties. Yeah. And his brother is the one who recommended us. And when we go in there, we're like, wow, he is better than his brother.
He did a good job.
The house sealed to perfection.
Yeah, very excited about this listing.
Yes, and so we're going to do a little bit coming soon thing later on. I believe it's listed at $389. Yeah. It's a 3-bedroom.
It's got a pool, fountains.
4-bath, because there is a half bath over by the pool.
Prepared to go up, so you can add on.
Yeah, like he did everything so that way you can add to it later on and create more value.
You just have to put a stairwell in, but yeah, you could do that.
No green space. He also has the walkway because the house is very large. The lot is pretty decent.
Yeah, it's a long, narrow.
And it goes all the way to the back of the property, so that way a pool guy doesn't have to go through your kitchen. Because we have sold houses before where you've got 0 lot lines. So what they do is they build directly line to line. The problem with that in Mexico, or maybe our area, I don't know for sure, but I think it's probably all of Mexico.
What are they doing?
They're building next door. They're finishing the house.
Taking all the wood down,
So with the property, with the 0 lot line, you cannot, if you're right to the edge of the property, you cannot put windows on that property.
That new house, Jolene, is in Los Arboles.
Yes, in Los Arboles. So you can't have windows. If you go a meter from the lot line, you can put windows. So you'll see people, though, they'll put these air tunnels kind of 1 meter to the property. Yeah. And then they have all the windows facing to the different rooms that go in that tunnel, and then it goes up. And the nice thing is that if somebody does build there or whatever, you've got airflow. Because right now these guys have put windows on our property, never talked to us about this. I think we will have a discussion at some point because there are things that we want to do to that property. It's their property, but you need permission. If they leave gray brick and the lot line is there, you cannot paint it, you cannot finish it. You have to have permission from the owner, even though it's facing your property and they have no access to it. You have to ask them.
Freddie will confirm later if we get to see him today afternoon or tomorrow at 9 a.m. He estimates it'll be a 4-day process, and Jorge will start at the end of that process. But he said they are in Boca de Toma land, so I feel today will not work. I love Freddie.
Well, the thing is they started our pool 3 months ago.
But he's making sure everybody else that has a pool is getting theirs finished. That's why he's in Boca. He's doing another pool installation. So yes, we're very happy with the pool. We love our pool. And once the jets get changed, I can recommend them, but you have to know that sometimes timelines. Now, yes, we had extenuating circumstances, but
we've been ready for them for a while. They never had the equipment. So why would they finish with it? And it was 3 months ago we ordered the pool. They should have had the equipment in 3 months.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think we're ordering outside of what they normally get because they do a terrible job of upselling. They
Yes.
don't.
They don't upsell at all. And we told him we wanted everything. So we're getting everything, but he had to order it. And I don't think he ordered it until we had that last big conversation. So that is because how is everything coming at the same time?
Yeah. It is strange.
Anyways.
We can recommend them.
And he has been like, he is the one that's right now coming and cleaning our pool every couple of days because it's not finished. So I said, well, it's still your pool. It's in my yard, but it's still your pool.
We've paid for it, but it's still him that's cleaning it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited though, because the pool almost is total perfection right now. Just a few modifications.
Yeah.
When those modifications are done, it will be perfect.
And those modifications aren't costing us anything. They're going to do it
Well, it should have been done
as part of their kind of their warranty or their guarantee. So yeah, it should have been done right the first time, but it wasn't. We weren't here when they installed it. Otherwise, we would have noticed that we were in Mexico City for those 10 days, which is awesome. Which we had so much fun.
Oh, we can tell you too, Pujol, which was the number 9 restaurant in the world, which we've been to twice. It's now number 5 in the world, and number 9 is another Mexico City. Oh, okay. So you definitely want to go to Pujol. I mean, it's the 5th restaurant
in the world.
In the world.
In the world, you guys. And we've been there twice. We're very blessed.
We are, absolutely.
There's another one in Mexico City now, though, that we want to try. It's number 9, I think. Now.
I think it starts with a Q. I've mentioned it. I didn't. Or an X.
I don't know. We thought it was an A.
A weird letter.
Yeah. A letter that you don't usually start English words with unless it's like Queen.
Could be an Enya. They don't start English words with Enyas.
No, but it's not an Enya.
No.
Yeah, so that's that. We have our friend Allison is in town.
Oh yeah, yesterday she had a bit of a problem. We thought was a problem. Now, Christie, we're out in the middle of the water, and Christie's like, "Oh no, we have nothing to do with the rental. Nothing. We don't do rentals."
No. And this was a rental she found on her own. Basically, what happened was she gets to her unit and there's somebody in it. Well, apparently, so she sat and chatted with him for a bit. So apparently, his unit wasn't open when he got there. And it was supposed to be, so he just found that was because they couldn't get a hold of the host. So now that they've gotten a hold of the host is coming in today. They're going to clean both rooms, move them into the rooms that they're supposed to be in, and then everybody will be happy because she got a bigger room because she's going to be here for, I think, a couple of weeks, week and a half or so.
Just imagine if you were in a hotel and you go to your room and it's locked, you just keep walking along, trying to find an empty or a one that unlocks.
Yeah.
You just walk in.
That's
not my room.
Very, very interesting of that other person. I don't know who it is and what the deal is, but I don't know. Maybe they stayed there before, so they knew the drill. I don't know, but anyways.
So what is going on today? Are we doing anything?
I was hoping to supervise what they're doing in our yard, but apparently not. I think we'll see Allison at some point today.
Okay. All right. Also, I do need to do the 3D tour of the new listing, which will actually lead to another listing, which is very close, which is a much bigger house, but it's going to be in the 500s.
That'll be a couple of weeks.
That'll be a couple of weeks at the minimum. Yeah, it is funny to me, men who are married and then find other women, but still stay married. And then you have to keep taking care of those women along the way. I'm not rich enough for that. I am not smart enough for that. I am not brave enough for that. But there are people in this world that they do that. And in Mexico, you see it a lot. So you'll have your Mexico wife and your Mexico girlfriend. I can't do that. But you've also got, if they buy houses, they're called concubinas, which translates to concubine, which to me was a pretty negative term, I thought. But concubina, it's a position of law and status in Mexico. If she has a kid with you, you are done.
Yep.
And that's the way it goes. So that's why it's good for me, because I am so afraid of her. There is no way I am going to do anything to hurt her so she can hurt me. I mean, she hurts me anyways, but you know, not give her a reason to hurt me, a real reason.
Baby. You're such a baby.
I kind of am. So I believe we're done for today, right?
I think so, because this is just going south again.
Every day it goes south. And every day you guys check to make sure I'm still alive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason you're all here.
One day, though, I will be a puppet, and you will be told it's me, and I will look like a puppet. I mean, and she'll be like, hey, how are you today?
Why would I do that?
Because you don't want anybody to know you've killed me.
No, I want everybody to know. I have to find a new husband.
You don't want a new husband. You couldn't handle a new husband. She couldn't.
You don't think so, huh?
No. We're fighting right now. All right, guys.
No, I just want a dog.
There you go.
Jim always says he had to think it's worth to think if it was worth the house for another woman. Exactly.
Yeah.
I love my house.
Unfortunately, this person that I was talking about, which isn't anybody that you guys know or want to know, he's had to give 2 houses to 2 different women, and it looks like a third one also. So have a great day. Thanks, Pat. Guys, thanks for joining us
have
today.
A great day. Thanks for joining us.
Much appreciated.